Yankton's home team.
You are listening to Gazelles Volleyball on KYNT, Yankton's home team.
Caller saves it. Bump set from McDermott. Jay Jerry, the freshman, puts it away for set number 2. Terwilliger falls to the net, trying to push it over. It was Christofferson, but it's pushed right back to the hardwood with a block.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by
Hy-Vee, Larry's Heating and Cooling, Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance, Ben's Brew Station, 1919 Root Beer, Fairfield Inn and Suites and the Holiday Inn Express in Yankton, Triple Time Rudy's, Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, South Dakota Office of the Attorney General, Vision Real Estate, Missouri River Associates, First Chiropractic Centers, First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Conklin Distributing, SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, Avera, Mayor Signs, Vision Care Associates, Truxedo, MT and RC Smith Insurance, Olson's Pest Technicians, Parker Hannafin, Midwest Insurance Agency, CoreTrust Bank, H&R Block of Yankton, Vantage Financial, Adam Walter, The Move Group, Hedro.
Now we go live to the action.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live inside the Summit Activity Center for Yankton Gazelles Volleyball at home against the Watertown Arrows. Thank you for joining me here tonight on KYNT and KYNTV. Whichever you prefer, however you enjoy volleyball action, I am Brayden Butler. They're wrapping up the final sub-varsity game right in front of us right now. It's 1-1, so first to 15 in this set will win. This is the sophomore match. They'll update earlier on in the sub-varsity matches. Junior varsity, Watertown won that one 2-1. Do not have any updates from the freshman matches that are happening over in the auxiliary gym here here at the Summit Activity Center. We're here live for the Yankton Volleyball pregame show brought to you by Hy-Vee, where there is a helpful smile in every aisle. We're in the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express and Yankton broadcast booth. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct, 605-653-2250. Good crowd on hand, enjoying these sub-varsity matches between these teams. A couple Watertown fans made the trip south on I-29 and crossed over a little bit as well to get here to Yankton. And, of course, the Yankton fans already filed in for the sub-varsity matches. More to come here when the varsity takes the floor. Those fans are brought to you by Triple Time Rudy's. Whether you are traveling to a home or away game, be sure to fill up at Triple Time Rudy's, located at 1606 Broadway Avenue. Both teams looking to get back in the win column here. Watertown is coming off a victory, but they have dropped 3 of their last 4. Yankton is 0-2 at home so far after a loss coming off of a loss as well on Saturday. We'll talk more about both these teams when we get to our pregame profile, but first we're going to take a break here on KYNT and KYNTV. Big thank you to some of our sportscaster partners for making this broadcast possible, including America's Best Realty. Tired of renting or apartment living? Ready to upgrade or own your own home? Call America's Best Realty, 260-1600, and unlock the American dream. Elwood Family Dental Care, where they take care of the entire family and are always welcoming new patients. Kaiser Heating and Cooling. When it comes to heating and cooling, be the wiser and go with Kaiser. That's Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton. And lastly, Explorers Credit Union. Wherever you want your financial journey to take you, Explorers Credit Union is here to help with a vision of financial empowerment for everyone. Discover the difference at explorerscu.com. We'll have your pregame profile when we return for Yankton Gazelles Volleyball here on KYNT, KYNTV. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
What's the best beverage to enjoy while rooting on your team? 1919 root beer, of course. 1919 is brewed in small batches with only the finest ingredients, real sugar and real vanilla. The unique recipe and these choice ingredients make 1919 the creamiest, full-bodied draft root beer available. Find it in 12-packs and single-serve cans at grocery, convenience stores, and restaurants. 1919 is alcohol-free and contains no caffeine, making it a beverage of choice at any time for anyone in the family.
The Boathouse is for everyone. Axe throwing, mini bowling, shuffleboard, beanbag, golf, pool, and darts. Plus awesome food and drinks with lots of cold craft beers and other beverages. Some say the Boathouse is the most fun you can have on land. Trivia on Tuesday nights, music bingo on Wednesdays with live music on Friday night. This is downtown Yankton's fun gathering place for all ages. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse.
Want to take the hassle out of servicing your heating or cooling system? Then sign up for the Kaiser Signature Membership Program. This is Chris Frick with Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Not only will you get peace of mind knowing your units are being serviced regularly, but being a Kaiser Signature member gives you priority service, a discount on parts and labor, and no overtime rates. Take comfort and let our qualified professional technicians keep you running.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Oh, Sheboygan, I just can't get you off my mind.
Your football party will be a touchdown when you serve up Sheboygan brats, summer sausage, cocktail smokies, and natural casing wieners. Game day is better with Sheboygans. Produced with pride at American Food Groups in Yankton.
The way you taste is simply divine. I got Sheboygan on my mind. Sheboygan.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYNTV, Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. We're in the Hy-V pregame show. Hy-V, there's a hopeful smile in every aisle. I am Brayden Butler. Thank you for joining me this evening. The sophomore match still going on in front of us. Watertown leads the deciding set 3, 11-4, currently over Yankton. This is only first to 15 in this deciding set. The winner of this set will win the match as we're tied up at 1 set apiece. Big thank you to our KYNTV Watch Party location, Ben's Brew Station. They're the official Watch Party location for all KYNTV games. Grab your friends and families and get together for all the KYNTV action. If it's on KYNTV, it's on at Ben's. Let's get into your pregame profile, your matchup preview brought to you by Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance. They've been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are, Roy and his team are there to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance, a lifelong supporter of the Bucks and Gazelles. Yankton comes into this matchup 1-6 on the season. They fell to defending state champions Harrisburg on Saturday, 3-0, and they are 0-2 at home so far this year. So searching for that first home victory of the season are the Yankton Gazelles. Across from them are the Watertown Arrows, 4-3 on the year, defeating Brookings in their last match, 3-0. The Arrows are 2-2 when away from home, and they have lost 3 of their last 4 after starting 3-0, but they are on the upswing with that victory over Brookings last time out. When these two teams have met in recent years, Yankton is 1-2 against Watertown over the last 3 years, with Yankton winning in 2021 and the Arrows taking the last 2 matches. Each of those matches ended 3-1, so no sweep for either team, but also no set 5s. We'll see what kind of match we get today between Yankton and Watertown. We're going to go to another break here shortly on KYNT and KYNTV. But before we go, thank you to some of our sportscaster partners, including Aztec of Yankton. They were founded on innovation and a passion to help their customers. Right now, they are offering a healthy sign-on bonus with great wages and benefits. Build your career with a group that's built to connect from rock to road. Click careers at aztecindustries.com. Midwest Insurance Agency. See Travis and Whitney Devine at Midwest Insurance for your farm, home, and auto insurance needs. Call today to set up an appointment. One Office Solution, the one source for all your office products, including copiers, furniture, and office supplies. One Office Solution, located next to Pizza Ranch on Broadway in Yankton. And lastly, Graham Tire. If you notice issues with your vehicle, don't hesitate to call the service experts at Graham Tire. They do more than sell tires. Graham Tire of Yankton, your auto service and tire store next door. We're going to take a look at the Class AA standings when we come back here on KYNT and KYNTV. Back in 3 minutes here on the Hy-V pregame show.
Are you ready to drive home your savings? For a limited time, Explorer CU is offering an incredible deal on auto loans. They'll beat your current auto loan rate by up to 2% on new and used vehicle refinances from other institutions. Choose from a variety of terms to fit your budget and lifestyle. Enjoy a fast, easy application and approval process with no application fee. Don't miss out on this fantastic opportunity to save. Visit us at explorerscu.com to learn more and apply today.
At Triple Time Rudy's, not only do you get top-notch fuel to keep you on the move, but it's a destination for delicious local treats. You'll find quality South Dakota products like Dimmick cheese and premium meats from the Kaler and Renner lockers. It's your community's pit stop for more than just fuel. Triple Time Rudy's supports schools and events and provides fuel discounts to Yankton's largest employers. For all your daily fill-ups and convenience needs, stop by Triple Time Rudy's at 17th and Broadway.
The mission of State Farm is to help people manage the risks of everyday life, recover from the unexpected, and realize their dreams. Hi, I'm Roy Wilcox with State Farm Insurance. We have been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, we're here to help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Give me a call or stop by anytime.
Call Roy Wilcox State Farm Insurance today, 665-7140. Find more at roywilcox.com.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here, KYNT and KYNTV, Yankton Gazelles Volleyball on the Hy-V pregame show. Hy-V, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's look at your Class AA standings review, brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. Looking at Class AA as a whole, well, first, let's start with the teams in front of us today. Watertown is currently 7th in the class, while Yankton sits in 18th. Watertown 4. Check that. Watertown moved up to 6th in the class since I edited the standings this morning, so these standings must have updated after games this weekend. But Watertown is 6th in the class at 4-3 overall, 41.429 seed points. Yankton is in 18th, 1-6 on the year, 37.571 seed points. Won't go over the seed points for each team, but here is the standings for Class AA. All 20 teams. It is a growing class, with T area making the jump up here recently. Sioux Falls Jefferson in the top spot in a Metro-heavy top 5. Sioux Falls Jefferson at the 1, Sioux Falls Washington at the 2, and Sioux Falls Lincoln 3rd. Aberdeen Central in 4th. Harrisburg, just outside of Sioux Falls, is in 5th. Watertown 6th. Huron in 7th, and O'Gorman in 8th. Still plenty of volleyball yet to be played this season, but if the season ended today, those would be the 8 teams hosting a SODAC 16 matchup. Brookings is in 9th, followed by Sioux Falls Roosevelt 10th. Pier in 11th, Rapid City Stevens 12th. 13th is Brandon Valley, 14th Rapid City Central, Mitchell 15th, and Spearfish in 16th. Those next 8 teams, 9 through 16, would be in the SODAC 16 as road teams. That rounds out the teams who, if the season ended today, would be in the opening round of the postseason. Just on the outside looking in is Douglas in 17th, Yankton in 18th, T area in 19th, and Sturgis in 20th. That was your Class AA standings review brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Say thank you to a couple of our Sportscaster sponsors for helping make this broadcast possible, including the UPS Store. They're helping small businesses reach their goals in Yankton across from Walmart. Yankton Thrive, they're your one source and resource for all businesses from retail to manufacturing. For more, go to yanktonsd.com. Northtown Automotive, your local Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC dealer. Visit northtownusa.com. And FloorTech, whether your home or floor is wet, call FloorTech at 665-4839. Going to take a break here on the Hy-Vee pregame show. When we come back, we will have your pregame coach interview brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at the Yankton Hy-Vee. Because from the postgame of last week's matchup for the Yankton Gazelles, talked to Coach Stacy about her team earlier in the season, some fresh faces, and of course, the early season grind as they had a lot of games out of the gate. We'll have that interview after this break, so we'll be back in 3 minutes with your pregame interview here on KYNT, KYNTV.
September is Healthy Aging Month. Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you that healthy aging begins with preventative screenings, and the best place to start is by having a colonoscopy. Colonoscopies are recommended for all individuals age 45 and older. Yankton Medical Clinic has 3 general surgeons who can complete this simple outpatient procedure on site, so there's no need to wait. Call 664-2742 to schedule your colonoscopy today. Learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
So, you need a new vehicle. What's the best vehicle for you? Where do you get financing? What's your trade worth? Answer all these questions and more at BillionAuto.com. You can compare 16 new car brands and thousands of used vehicles, all in the palm of your hand at BillionAuto.com. Plus, estimate the trade value of your vehicle in 2 easy steps. It's car buying made easy. Apply for credit pre-approval at BillionAuto.com. All applications accepted, not all approved.
FNBO is the great big small bank. And for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're nearing retirement or already enjoying it, I'll help you create a financial plan that works best for you. I'm Adam Walter with Vantage Financial. I believe financial planning should be as enjoyable as a day spent fishing or pheasant hunting. If you want personalized investment planning, retirement strategies, and insurance reviews tailored to your unique goals, let's talk. Search Adam Walter with Vantage Financial or visit vfplanning.com.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
You can get expert eye care in Yankton with Avera Medical Group Wilcox & Eye Associates. Here, eye diseases and injuries receive the best care because we offer the newest surgical techniques, supported by the best technology. We'd be honored to be on the forefront of your eye care. Learn more by visiting avera.org/Wilcoxon. avera.org/Wilcoxon.
Hungry for the best chicken wings in town? Then head to Checkers Sports Bar and Grill. Whether you're craving mild, hot, or something with a kick, they've got the wings that will keep you coming back for more. They'll have every NFL game on so you won't miss a moment of the action. Grab a cold one, cheer on your favorite team, and enjoy the ultimate game day atmosphere. Wings, football, friends, it's all at Checkers. Open daily for all of your wing cravings.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYNTV. I am Brayden Butler. This is the Hy-Vee pregame show. Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every aisle. Let's go to your pregame coach interview, brought to you by 1919 Root Beer, the creamiest full-body draft root beer available. It's on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at the Yankton Hy-Vee. I was able to speak to Coach Stacy in the last broadcast we had in the postgame, talking about how her team has fought to start the year, some early season worries about fatigue, as well as just a look at some of the new faces we're seeing from the Gazelles this season after multiple seniors graduated from last year's squad. Let's go to the interview now.
The girls just have a lot of fight in them. I know that's kind of one thing that I've seen even from the summer tournaments that we were at. The girls just fight and keep fighting no matter what. I know in one set tonight we were down 18-9, and the girls kept fighting and came back somewhat. And so it's just really good. They never get down on themselves. They play together and they fight together.
Just touch on a couple of those new faces in the team. More of a two-setter system, not on the court at the same time, but rotating them out. Kayla Llewellyn and Elena Nelson. I had in my my very unofficial stat sheet, trying to keep these on my left while calling the matches. Easier said than done, but I had Elena Nelson with about 9 assists and Kayla Llewellyn with 8. So they rotated in. Both of them played well. Is that just you have two really good setters, so let's get them both on the floor whenever we can, or what's the strategy behind that?
Yep, that's exactly the strategy. They both set well, and so we need them both on the court. And it also puts a little bit more aggressive and maybe a couple taller girls in the front row when to rotate them in and be able to hit. And so it's good for our setters, but also good for our right side hitters to just put the best and the most aggressive front up.
And you mentioned putting up that aggressive front. Also, another thing for Kayla Llewellyn, I had her for 3 aces as well, so she's great on the serve as well for you guys. But that aggression up front, a lot of blocks from a lot of different people. I don't have like official tracking on that, but I know Isabella Kerner was getting up there a lot. Cheyenne Rubidou was up there. Gracie Gussman was getting up there when needed. Olivia Demmer when she rotated in. It feels like everybody you put in the front line was able to at least combine for a block tonight.
Yeah, our front row, our net play is really strong. We get a lot of touches, and that's the thing, especially because we don't have the tallest team in the state. And so playing girls that are taller than us, we need to get as many touches as possible. And our front row does a really good job of that. They get a ton of touches and even put away some blocks too. And so they've done a really good job of that. And I continue, and I know that we're going to see more improvement on that too.
It's the Yankton Gazelles team. We mentioned already, they like to fight and they got a lot of fresh faces, but it is I don't know if any fatigue is set here early in the year, but you guys have been really busy lately. You played 3 matches over the weekend, shortened matches in that tournament in Norfolk. You had a couple matches last week. So it's been a busy start to the year. How are you guys kind of managing that early on in the year? I know everybody's ready to play, but a lot of matches all back to back, it feels.
Yeah, these girls they're well conditioned from the summer and just our practices, and so they know what it feels like to play when they're tired, and so they're doing a really good job. And honestly, I expected some fatigue tonight, but the girls did a nice job and showed no fatigue at all. And so I know it'll be nice to have a few more days off and play next on Saturday. And so these next practices will really focus on fundamentals and resting up a little bit.
Big thank you to Coach Stacy for talking to me after our broadcast here on KYNT and KYNTV. We'll talk to her again in the post-match report today as we are counting down the minutes to opening serve here between the Watertown Arrows and the Yankton Gazelles. Should be a good one here on KYNT and KYNTV. We'll be back after this.
Have a large group or event that you'd like to offer clothing for? JJ Benji's can make you look good. Instead of you taking orders, collecting money, and then delivering the clothing, let JJ Benji's handle it all. JJ Benji's will create an online store with the merchandise you want to offer. People order, pay, and then JJ Benji's will ship it. You just provide a link or QR code to the online store, and that's it. Contact JJ Benji's in Yankton for more information.
I am Juan Francisco Duarte, and basketball allows me to show my adventurous spirit. Right after graduating Mount Marty, I was selected to be part of the national basketball team for Colombia. Here I think is a great opportunity for me to expand, grow, and also help others to adventure in their journey.
Show your spirit at Mount Marty University and schedule a tour today at showyourspiritmmu.com.
Did you ever hear that cheese is the favorite food of all mice? Well, that's just a myth. Here's the fact. Mice love all food, often eating up to 8 pounds of it in their lifetime. Mice spread disease through urine, droppings, and dander, contaminating food and surfaces like counters and floors, and that's no myth. A pest professional is your best defense against the devastation rodents, termites, roaches, and ants can cause to your home and family.
Olson Pest Technicians, 1-800-KIL-BUGS.
Are you suffering from a recent injury or chronic pain?
Come see us, Lane and Reed Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of techniques to meet every patient's need and preference, including adjustments, dry needling, acupuncture, cupping, and rehabilitation.
We are dedicated to providing personalized and effective treatment plans to help you perform at your highest level and feel your best.
Whether you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, or a sports injury, we've got you covered.
Go to SWATchiropracticandrehab.com to schedule an appointment.
Did you know Sherco offers more than egg tarps? As an industry leader in construction, waste, and flatbed tarping systems, Sherco offers manual and electric tarp systems for not only grain trailers and grain carts, but also side dumps, end dumps, belly dumps, roll-offs, flatbeds, and more. To learn more, give us a call at 1-800-474-8756 or find us at Sherco.com. Demand the best, demand Sherco.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Welcome back in here. KYNT and KYNTV. That pregame coach interview that played before our last break is brought to you once again by 1919 Root Beer. You can get it on tap at Charlie's Pizza or in large cans at the Yankton Hy-V. I've also seen them selling kegs of the stuff in some places. Could be the move, but I digress there. Let's get into your keys of the game, brought to you by Vision Real Estate, where their focus is always on you. This is Brayden Butler in here for the Hy-V pregame show, but your keys to the game here for the Yankton Gazelles is going to be to start hot early. Yankton has won the opening set in only 2 of their 7 matches so far this year, and they are 1-1 when they win the first set. The Gazelles tend to start behind and need to battle back so far this season. They want to pick up their first home victory today. Taking set 1 will be a great way to start and just getting out that early lead against Watertown. Your key player of the game brought to you by Missouri River Associates. Looking for insurance agents that have the knowledge to point you in the right direction? Contact Missouri River Associates in Yankton. Your key player is going to be a little bit of a combination. Elena Nelson and Kayla Llewellyn. Nelson's getting the start today, but both Nelson and Llewellyn are setters for this Yankton team that rotate in and out throughout the match. Both are very talented athletes who are good at setting up their teammates and defensively when they are called upon. They'll need to be on the point today running the Yankton attack if the Gazelles want to get their second win of the season. Elena Nelson getting the start, but expect Kayla Llewellyn to rotate through as well. Do a bit of an update here. The latest South Dakota High School volleyball polls were released a little bit before we went live here on KYNT and KYNTV. The Watertown Arrows are sticking at 5 as they were the previous week. Another update is a future opponent for the Gazelles, Sioux Falls, Washington. They moved up to 3. The Gazelles will play them on Thursday. It's a very busy week for Yankton this week. They got tonight against Watertown here at home. If I remember correctly, tomorrow night, yes, they are on the road in Sioux Falls to take on Roosevelt. They get a day off on Wednesday, and then Thursday back up north in Sioux Falls to take on Washington. So a busy week for the Gazelles that all starts right here against the Watertown Arrows. We're going to go to a break here on KYNT and KYNTV. When we come back, we will have your starting lineups. Actually, I'm going to give you those starting lineups right now as I look up at the clock. We're just over 3 minutes away from National Anthem. So your starting lineups are brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. They're making life better one adjustment at a time. Located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. We'll start with the visiting Watertown Arrows, and your starters for them. You got a junior outside hitter, middle hitter, number 3, Anna Hertz. A senior defensive specialist, libero, Natalie Pearson, wearing number 4. Number 5, the senior outside hitter, Emery Thury. Number 7, the senior setter, Grace Corey. Number 10, the sophomore middle hitter, right side, Reese Munger. Number 14, the senior defensive specialist / right side, Emma Hendricks. And number 19, the senior middle hitter, Madison Grimsrud. That is your starters for the Arrows. For the Yankton Gazelles, number 1, the sophomore libero, Madeline Smith. Number 4, the senior right side, Cheyenne Rubidoux. Number 5, the senior middle hitter, Olivia Demmer. Number 6, the junior outside hitter, Gracie Gutzman. Number 8, the senior middle hitter, Isabella Kerner. Number 15, the sophomore setter, Elena Nelson getting the start. And number 19, the sophomore outside hitter, Jade Jerry. Those are your starting lineups for both teams, brought to you by First Chiropractic Center. They're located at 2507 Fox Run Parkway here in Yankton. Big thank you to our officials of the game, brought to you by the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General. They are the law on the hardwood. We will have your opening serve when we come back here, brought to you by the Boathouse. They're located in downtown Meridian District. The Boathouse is the most fun you can find on land. Head there for great food, fun, and drinks. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse. Before we go to this break, I want to thank a couple of our sportscaster partners as well for making this broadcast possible. starting with SureCo, a proud supporter of Yankton sports. When you need to be sure, make it SureCo. State Farm Roy Wilcox. They've been helping customers get to a better state for over 100 years. No matter where you are in life, State Farm Roy Wilcox will help you make the right play calls for your insurance coverage. Pizza Ranch. For legendary chicken and the best pizza, it's Yankton Pizza Ranch. They're on Broadway or over the phone at 665-1222. Also, Stockman's Motorsports, your local Polaris dealer with a full lineup of Rangers and Sportsmen ready to get you in the fields, in the woods, or wherever you like to go. Stockman's Motorsports is a proud supporter of all area athletes. I'd also like to give a thank you to the Fox Stop for all your daily convenience fuel needs. Make a stop at the Fox Stop. Buell's Cleaners for rugs, uniforms, linens, and other cleaning services. Go to Buell's in downtown Yankton. And Explorers Credit Union. Watch the Coaches Show on Saturday mornings, sponsored by Explorers Credit Union. And you can discover the difference with Explorers Credit Union at explorerscu.com. We're about a minute away from the national anthem and starting lineups here on KYNT and KYNTV. Once that wraps up and they're ready for first serve, we'll come back right here. KYNT and KYNTV. This is Yankton Gazelles Volleyball. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
FM 1021 and AM 1450 KYNT Yankton.
For over 40 years, your local heating and cooling contractor has been Larry's Heating and Cooling. How'd we stay in business that long? Our customers know we stand behind our work. We offer top quality name brand equipment and no one matches our pricing. When compared to the other local Lennox dealers based in Iowa, we are $2,000 less for the same equipment. Not a Larry's customer? Well, when you're ready to upgrade, trust Larry's. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and reliable service. Larry's Heating and Cooling, Yankton and Vermilion.
Wellness should feel good and taste good. That's why Alani Nu offers a range of delicious energy drinks to support your goals while bringing bright, bold flavors to your daily routine. Whether you want to hit your last rep, beat the competition, or simply balance your hormones, do it all with an Alani Nu energy drink in hand. Promising to increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. Alani Nu energy drinks are a healthy way to fuel your fun. Stock up today.
At Elwood Family Dental Care, we treat our patients like family.
We have an experienced and extremely caring dental team. We take the time to make sure you understand your oral health and answer any questions you have about your dental treatments.
With an office located in the heart of Yankton at 1818 Broadway, we're centrally located for all patients in the area.
Whether you need fillings, crowns, or bridges, just a teeth cleaning, or even Botox,
contact Elwood Family Dental Care today.
Introducing the perfect match for your Yankton High School sports nights. Ben's Brew Station and KYNTV. Whether it's a hard spike, exciting goal, or the biggest Friday night football matchup, we're here to ramp up your spirit and bring the video streaming excitement to you. Gather your friends, your family, and tune into the action. Cheer for every moment with the area's biggest Yankton sports fans. Ben's Brew Station is your sideline seat to unforgettable high school sports moments. If KYNTV is streaming it, it's on at Ben's Brew Station.
Fires deep down the middle of the field for Carter Bill. He juggled. He caught it. Touchdown, South Dakota. Catch the South Dakota football team in the Dakota Dome as they host Drake September 21st at 1 o'clock. Head to Coyote Alley pregame to check out our Ag Appreciation Day displays. Don't miss out on the action. Secure your tickets now at goyotes.com. Carter Bill juggled the football and somehow pulled it in double coverage. And South Dakota strikes again.
Hey Yankton, are you looking to get down and dirty with full-time benefits and great pay? This is Luke from Hydro Maintenance. Come join our maintenance team where every day is something new, from electrical and all the way to hydraulics. We need your hands-on experience and mechanical knowledge. Hydro Maintenance is waiting for you. At Hydro, you will be a part of a bigger story, a story shaped by you. Apply today. Jobs.hydro.com. That's jobs.hydro.com. Search Yankton.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? or just spend some time with your grandkids. Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Moving is hard work. This is Deb Speck from Vision Real Estate, and I'd like to show you how I can make moving a little easier. From staging your home, providing moving boxes, and the use of our enclosed courtesy trailer, to the behind-the-scenes marketing, attention to detail, you can rest easy knowing you have an experienced professional working for you. Call me, Deb Speck, at 605-664-5555.
Welcome back in here live on KYNT, KYNTV. Your starting lineups are being announced here live inside the Summit Activities Center. Let's talk about your colors of the game here. The jerseys for both these teams. Yankton in their white jerseys with red numbers and letters, a little bit of black trim as well. The libero Madeline Smith, in a red jersey with black numbers and the letters. Across them, the Watertown Arrows, purple jerseys with yellow numbers, letters, and trim, except for their libero, Natalie Pearson, who's in a white jersey with purple numbers and letters. A little bit of yellow in the trim there as well, but those are your colors of the game here for this matchup between the Gazelles and the Arrows. Your first set coming up shortly. Opening serve brought to you by the Boathouse once again. If you can't be on the boat or at a Bucks or Gazelles game, then it's the Boathouse. Your set sponsors are First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. Couple Yankton Bucks football players getting the student section fired up. Looks like pajama night over there in the crowd. A lot of flannel pants. Or maybe flannel's making a comeback. I don't know what the kids are into these days. Either way, we're ready to go here on KYNT and KYNTV. For reference, I'm only 23. That's how quickly fashion changes. I can't even keep up with it. I'm only a couple years out of high school. Waiting to see who will get the opening serve here, or who will handle the opening serve. A couple bits of housekeeping being done. Watertown serves first. It's Emma Hendricks to serve. Hendricks gets it up and over, dug out by Rubidoux. We're underway. Front set from Nelson, looking for Gutzman, dug up. Going to be a scramble drill for the Arrows to get it back over, and they do just bump it back over to reset. Front set from Nelson again, looking for Gutzman again, but knocked away. Floats near the net, tipped over, saved by Yankton. Out of system here as Jerry pops it up. Gutzman a third time, no good. Blocked at the net. Here's Nelson, middle of the net set, brought down and saved by Watertown. They're forced just to bump it over and reset. Elena Nelson with another front set, trying to get up again. Another good save from the Watertown defense. They haven't really been able to form an attack yet, have the Arrows. Here's the first one, back set, dug out by Jerry. Elena Nelson, front set, middle of the net. Diving save made, gets over, tipped down, doesn't get over. That was Isabella Kerner who was trying to knock that one over. A good rally to start things here. Neither team wanted to give up that opening point, but it goes in favor of the Arrows. So we'll have another serve coming from Hendricks. She gets it up and over, dug out by Madeline Smith. Front set, Nelson. Looking for Gutzman again, dug out by Watertown. Here's a front set, middle of the net for the Arrows, and that's going to be a kill. That's Madison Grimsrud, the senior middle hitter. You just don't have her height listed on my spot sheet, but you can just tell down there she is the tallest player at the net for either team. Third serve coming for Emma Hendricks. They lead the set 2-0. Nelson with the set, middle of the net, knocked over, dug out by the Arrows. That was a dig from Grace Corey. Sent over but saved, diving effort made by Madeline Smith. Set goes to Gutzman, blocked at the net but saved by Smith. Just tapped over by Elena Nelson. And here's Watertown on the attack, blocked at the net, diving effort made, can't get there. It was a great effort from Bella Kerner. But it ends up at another point for Watertown. The Arrows take a quick 3-0 advantage here in set number 1. Hendricks to serve again. And that's going to be a service ace for Emma Hendricks. 4-0 now, Watertown leads. Hendricks, that's her first ace of the match. Serve, dug out, going near the net. That's going to end up as another ace, I believe. It's a diffraction called against the Gazelles, but it was off the serve from Hendricks. It's another one for her. 2 aces, 5-0. Yankton's going to take a timeout. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro. If you're looking for a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds. The Gazelles trail 5-0 in set number 1. Back in 30.
Traveling to Yankton for business or pleasure? Then book your stay at Yankton's 2 best hotels, the Fairfield Inn and Suites and Holiday Inn Express. Both are conveniently located to everything in Yankton. Both offer complimentary hot breakfast and meeting rooms for business travelers. And if you want a great rate and still be able to change a reservation without a hassle, call either hotel direct. The Fairfield and Holiday Inn Express, 2 hotel choices when visiting or arranging rooms for guests in Yankton.
Welcome back in here on KYNT and KYNTV. 5-0 here in set number 1. Yankton trails Watertown. And that serve goes into the net. It'll be the first point for the Gazelles off the service error by Hendricks. The Gazelles get the serve with that point as well. Elena Nelson to serve for Yankton. Her first serve up and over. Dug out by the Arrows. Going to be back set, middle of the net, trying to get the kill. Dug out by Nelson. Yankton forced to scramble, just send it over and reset. Almost gets the point there, but a diving save made by Thury. Off the return. Back set from Nelson. Looking for Rubidou. Dug out by Watertown. Going near the net. Blocked at the net. Here's another opportunity. Far side of the court. That one tips off the top of the net. Saved by Yankton. That one is going to go out of play off the save, though. So it's a point for Watertown. The Arrows, 6-1 advantage. They take the serve back as well here in set number 1. Serve is up and over from Kinsley Johnson. She just checked in, and that's going to be a service ace on her first attempt. 7-1 now. Johnson to serve again for Watertown. This is set number 1. The Arrows have come out of the gate firing. Dug out by Jerry. Here's a back set from Elena Nelson. Kill down. There we go. First kill of the match for Yankton. And that's for Gracie Gutzman. The assist going to Elena Nelson. 2-7. 7-2. Yankton trails after getting their second point. They take the serve back as well. Watertown returns. That's popped way up near the rafters. Here's a bump set from Nelson, and Jerry's just forced to send it over. Here's a set, going back set actually for Watertown. Diving effort made by Madeline Smith, but it's not going to be enough. That kill for Madison Grimsrud. 8-2, Watertown leads now here, set number 1. Grimsrud goes back to serve after getting that point, dug out by Jerry. Here's a front set, Nelson looking for Jerry, blocked at the net. Whistle's going to blow as an infraction against the Gazelles, so it leads to another point for Watertown. Arrows to serve again. Grimsrud gets it up and over. Too far out of play. A service error makes it 9-3. Yankton trails by 6. Going to get some substitutions here for the Gazelles. Olivia Demmer checking in, as is Hallie Wortman. Wortman's going to go back to serve. Demmer's going to check into the front line. 9-3, Yankton trails here, set number 1. They take the serve back. Wortman's serve gets up and over, dug out by the Arrows. Here's a set, cross court from Corey, blocked to the net, but it goes out of play, so that is going to be a kill for Emery Thury. Another assist as well for Grace Corey. 10-3, Watertown leads Yankton. Serve up and over from Corey. Dug out by Jerry. Bump set from Nelson. Going back to Jerry. Saved in the back line. Here's a front set from Corey. Far side. That one is put down for another kill. Emery Thury again. 11-3. Watertown has come out of the gates firing. So another assist for Grace Corey as well. She's got 3 by my count here early on. Serve goes up and over for Watertown, dug out by Smith. Here's a front set from Nelson. Going near side of the court for our camera if you're watching on KYNTV, but nothing doing there. Popped up by Nelson. The Gazelles got to go out of system. Bump set, Madeline Smith. Jerry tries to knock it over, but her jump takes her into the Watertown side of things. Bumping into the net as well. That error will lead to a 12-3 score line now. Watertown with the advantage, leading by 9. They still have the serve as well in this opening set. Serve up and over from Corey. Dug out from Jerry. Here's a front set. Elena Nelson, middle of the net. Dimmer there. Popped up, saved by Watertown. Here's a bump set. Out of system go the Arrows. Blocked to the net, but it's going to get down for a kill. Emery Thury with the kill. That was actually, I believe, Natalie Pearson out of system who got the assist for the Arrows. 13-3. Watertown leads by 10. Yankton takes a timeout. We're going to take one with them. Timeouts are brought to you by Hedro. Visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KYNT, KYNTV.
Get it cleaned with Buell's.
Dress shirts, suits, dresses, coats. At Buell's, they specialize in dry cleaning and pressing. You can pick it up or even have it delivered.
Got a tough stain you're worried about getting out? Leave it to Buell's. They're experts in getting out those nasty stains.
Do you wash your own comforter? If you really want it clean, let Buell's do it. Their large-size washers are perfect for comforters.
If you need it clean, take it to Buell's. 444 West 3rd, Yankton.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYNTV. It is 13-3. Watertown leads by 10, and the Arrows still have the serve as well. Coming out of that timeout, brought to you by Hedro. Serve up and over, popped up by the Gazelles. Back set from Nelson, looking for Rubidoux. She taps it over, saved away. Here's a back set from Corey. Arrows looking to attack. Knocked into the student section, out of play. That is a kill for Watertown. Off the assist from Grace Corey. I believe it was Siri Bach who knocked that one in there for the kill. Watertown leads 14-3 here in set 1. Serve popped up. Out of system go the Gazelles. Looks like they're just going to scramble to get it over. And they do. It was bumped over by Jerry. Front set, middle of the net. Forces to tap over there. Mistimed the jump a little bit. This one set middle of the net for Yankton. Dimmer tries to send it home, but it's saved away. And here's Watertown on the attack. Popped up by Nelson. So out of system go the Gazelles. Smith with the bump set to Jerry. Sends it over. Nothing doing. Cross court set. Trying to get the defense out of position. Dug out by Nelson. So a bump set from Smith. Trying to go to the back line. Too much on that one. It goes out of play. The attacking error leads to another point for Watertown. 15-3. The Arrows in control here in set 1. Service ace is going to be on the cards for the Arrows. That one belonging to Grace Corey. 16-3. Watertown leads by 13 here in set number 1. Jocelyn Pearson just checked in for the Gazelles. Serve goes up and over. And that is going to fall back to Watertown's side and be sent home for a kill. Quick on her feet was Reese Munger. Saw it floating towards the net. She sent it right back for a point for Watertown. It is 17-3 here inside the Summit Activities Center. The Arrows in complete control in this first set. Front set from Nelson, middle of the net looking for Dimmer, saved by Watertown. They got to go out of system. There's a bump set from their libero Pearson. Can't get the kill home. Back set, Nelson looking for Rubidoux. There's a kill. Cheyenne Rubidoux. That makes it 17-4. Yankton back on the board for the first time in a while. It was an incredible run there for Watertown. Kayla Llewellyn checking in. She's going to serve for the Gazelles. The Gazelles haven't been able to make many switches throughout this as they were waiting to rotate. Serve gets up and over, almost gets down to the hardwood, but able to send a kill attempt to the back line is Watertown. That's Siri Bach again. Her second of the match. I believe that's the 5th assist for Grace Corey. 18-4. Watertown leads here set number 1. They take the serve back as well. Serve up and over. Dug out by Yankton. It's going to be a bump set from Llewellyn, and the Gazelles just forced to send it over. Here's a front set from Corey. Looking far side of the hardwood, and that is sent down by Anna Hertz. Hertz with her first kill, another one for the Arrows. They lead 19-4. It's another assist for Grace Corey as well. Serve up and over. Dug out by Yankton. Front set, Llewellyn. Middle of the net, Dimmer gets it down for the kill. Kayla Llewellyn and Olivia Dimmer hooking up on that one. Putting another one on board and getting the serve back for Yankton. Jocelyn Pearson goes back to serve for the Gazelles. She sends it over. That's popped high up. Back set from Corey. Arrows on the attack. Too much on that one. Goes out of play. Attacking error leads to another point for Yankton. They trail big here in the first set, 19-6. 25 is the number you need to take the set. But Yankton's not just going to roll over and give up set number one to the Arrows. Set middle of the net, tapped over. Diving save made by the Gazelles. Just forced to send it back over to reset. Corey with the set. Cross court. Watertown goes into the net on the attack. Another error leads to another point for Yankton. 19-17 the score now. It was Anna Hertz who went up for that one. Just clipped the top of the net and it fell on Watertown's side. Pearson with another serve. Tips the top of the net. Almost gets over for the ace. Back set from Corey. Kill attempted. Falls on Watertown's side. I believe that was blocked at the net. Olivia Dimmer was in there. I think the main culprit was Gracie Gusman. Point for Yankton. 19-8. Serve gets up and over. Corey with the set. Too much on that one. It's caught by a student in the stands. Another point for Yankton. They're roaring back here. 19-9 now your score. Pearson to serve again. This one gets up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Front set. Corey looking cross court to Hertz. Dug out by Yankton. Front set Llewellyn. Middle of the net. Dimmer pokes it over. That's going to be a kill for Olivia Dimmer. Like a good change-up in baseball, the off-speed gets the point. 19-10, timeout taken by Watertown. We'll take it with them. This timeout brought to you by Hedro. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYNTV.
Boston Shoes to Boots is proud to support Yankton High School athletics. Boston Shoes to Boots is your headquarters for quality and comfortable shoes for the whole family. From athletics and work boots to sandals and dress, we have you covered by our popular brands like Brooks, New Balance, Birkenstock, Red Wing, Keen, and so many more. Shop our location downtown at 313 Cedar Street or visit us online at bostonshoestoboots.com. Boston Shoes to Boots, your footwear experts since 1915.
The Arrows came out of the gates firing, but a combination of mental mistakes by Watertown and some great points from Yankton have led to now this being a 19-10 set one. Still trailing by 9 is Yankton. Plenty of room to grow, but they have been on a roll leading to that timeout from Watertown. Llewellyn digs out the kill attempt from Watertown. Forced just to send it over as the Gazelles were out of system. Here's a front set. Corey, middle of the net, blocked at the net. That time by Gusman. That's another point for Yankton. Might have called an infraction in the net there. I might have just had a bad angle on that and it would have landed on Yankton's side. Either way, it's a point for Watertown. My apologies there. 20-10. Watertown leads as they get the serve back. 5 is the magic number for the Arrows. That's what they need to get it over. Tapped over by Yankton. Too many hits. Maybe a lift is what they're going to call there. Difference between hitting the ball and pushing the ball, and it's a fine line. It leads to a point for Watertown. 4 is the magic number now for them. Serve up and over. Dug out by Smith. Set middle of the net. Olivia Dimmer. She sends it home again. Another kill for Olivia Dimmer on another set from Kayla Llewellyn. And Dimmer's going to check out as the Gazelles rotate through. 21-11 now the score. Gazelles get the serve back. Madeline Smith goes back to serve. The libero for this Gazelles lineup. Popped up by Watertown. Set middle of the net. Dug out by Yankton. Llewellyn's going to go back set. Far side. Into the net, though, for the infraction. As Berkeley Olson, she got up on top of that one, but her momentum carried her a little too far forward. She got into the net. It's 22-11 now. Yankton trails Watertown in set number 1. Serve up and over by the Arrows. Left-handed serve there from Emma Hendricks. Kill attempt, kill confirmed. Lands just in that corner pocket of the back line. No Watertown arrow was able to get there. Another point for Yankton. They take the serve back as well. Elena Nelson checks in. She replaces Kaylee Llewellyn, and Nelson goes back to serve. 22-12. Yankton trails by 10. Watertown needs only 3 to get the set victory, but it's going to be a service ace for another point for Yankton. Elena Nelson put it over perfectly. Watertown couldn't return it. 22-13. Yankton trails by 9. They maintain the serve. Nelson sends it over. Dug out by Watertown. Here's Corey, middle of the net, front set, looking for Grimsrud. Blocked at the net, but saved away. Another back set this time from Corey. Blocked at the net again. Back-to-back blocks from Yankton. Watertown tries to send it over, popped up out of play. It went off of Madeline Smith last touch, so it's going to be a point for Madison Grimsrud. 2 points away from taking set 1 now are the Arrows. Watertown leads 23-13 over Yankton in our opening set. Serve goes up and over, dug out by Madeline Smith. Here's a back set from Nelson, nears the net. Both teams kind of sandwiched that ball at the net. Attack from Watertown, saved away. The Gazelles forced us to send it over and reset. Here's a back set from Corey, looking for Grimsrud, who wrapped around, and that's going to be good for a kill. Madison Grimsrud, another one for her. Another assist for Grace Corey. Set point now here in the opening set, 24-13. Watertown needs one more point to take a 1-0 lead in this match. That will not be on that serve as it hits the top of the net and falls. Attacking error leads to a point for Yankton. Makes it 10 points here in set 1 is the difference. Serve up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Front set, Corey, middle of the net. Kill attempted, and that one is going to do it for set number 1. Big kill there for Watertown. The Arrows take set number 1, 25-14 here on KYNT and KYNTV. That scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. They are the go-to place for specialized wellness and therapy. Visit them at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. That set was brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. This set break brought to you by Alani Nu Energy Drinks. They are a healthy way to fuel your fun. We're going to be back in 90 seconds with your intermission update brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Check that, make it 60 seconds. Back in 60 seconds here on KYNT, KYNTV.
Want to know what there is to do in Yankton? We have the answer. I'm Nancy Winandy, CEO of Yankton Thrive. Yankton Thrive introduces the visityanktonsd.com website. It's your source for information on what things are going on tonight, this weekend, or even next month. Visit yanktonsd.com includes information on sporting events, arts and culture, community events, and so much more. Looking for something for you and your family to do? Then look at the visityanktonsd.com website.
Investing in your home is easier and more fun when you have local choices. This is Cody Miles, owner of Upper Midwest Garage Door. We offer a wide variety of American-made, unique Clopay garage doors, free in-home consultations, a digital preview of the new garage doors on your home, and the expert small-town service you deserve. Get started today with your local independent Clopay dealer, Upper Midwest Garage Door. Give us a call, stop by, or learn more at uppermidwestgaragedoor.com.
Welcome back in here, KYNT and KYNTV. This is your intermission break brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Your vision to victory for the next set for the Yankton Gazelles is brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They got to get out of the gates better than they did in set 1. They got into a big hole early, were able to make a late rally, but the closest they got that first set, I believe, was 9 points, maybe 8. So that early lull for the Gazelles attack is what put them behind the 8 ball. They were able to attack late, but it wasn't enough. They got to get out of the gates quicker here in set number 2. That intermission break once again brought to you by Avera, and with both teams retaking the floor, let's get right into set number 2 here on KYNT and KYNTV. There was almost a minute left on the scoreboard for the set break, but that doesn't matter. We're back underway. Corey with the set, looking for Grimsrud, blocks at the net, saved away by Watertown. Here's a bump set. Out of system go the arrows. Another kill attempt dug out by Jay Jerry. Back set. Kayla Llewellyn looking for Berkeley Olson. There's the kill. First point of set number 2 belongs to the Gazelles. Didn't even get time during that break to fully reset the scoreboard. It is 1-0 here in set number 2. Serve goes to the Gazelles and Kayla Llewellyn. Llewellyn with the serve up and over, dug out by the arrows. Here's a front set from Corey, middle of the net, just over the blockers for Yankton and falls to the hardwood. It's another assist for Grace Corey. Serve tips the top of the net for Hendricks, but it's saved by Yankton. Cross-court set from Llewellyn, looking for Berkeley Olson, saved away. Here's a back set to Grimsrud, tips it over, and it falls to the hardwood again. 2-0 Watertown leads here, set number 2. (2-1) here, set number 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Jay Jerry. High off the dig. It's going to be a back set and a power shot from Jay Jerry. Give her time to set up and she can absolutely smoke that thing. 2-2 is your score now here in set number 2. It's the first kill of the match from Jay Jerry, and an emphatic first kill as well. She goes back to serve. Sophomore outside hitter for this Gazelles squad. Puts too much on that one, goes out of play. A service error leads to Watertown taking the serve. 3-2 Arrows lead here, set number 2. They took set 1, 25-14. So it's a 1-0 lead in the match for the Arrows. That serve dug out by Smith. Front set, Llewellyn looking cross court, tapped over, diving save made by Watertown, falls back to Yankton side. Llewellyn sets it up in the middle of the net. Dimmer tries to poke it over. Too far to the right, trying to use the angles to attack Watertown. But it goes out of play. 4-2, Watertown leads Yankton. Serve up and over, dug out by Madeline Smith as she was backpedaling. We'll get a bump set. Llewellyn looking for Gutzman, block of the net, saved away. Here's cross court from Jerry, looking for Berkeley Olson out of system. The Gazelles just send it over. Set goes middle of the net, beats the block and the dig attempt for Watertown. That's Emery Thury with another kill. Another assist from Grace Corey. I got her at 10 already in this one. She has been active. 5-2, Watertown leads Yankton. Serve up and over, dug out by Madeline Smith. Front set, middle of the net. Llewellyn looking for Dimmer, just misses on the near side of the court. It's going to be another point for Watertown. That one just outside. Makes it 6-2, Watertown. Serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Front set, Llewellyn looking cross court, blocked at the net, trying to get the save, but a great double block there for Watertown. Grace Corey and Madison Grimsrud teaming up on that one. And now 7-2, Watertown leads by 5, and this is what you wanted to avoid if you were Yankton. An early hole as the serve goes up and over in a diving effort from Madeline Smith. She can't get there. Make it 8-2 on the service ace for Kinsley Johnson. Johnson serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Here's a set, trying to get to Berkeley Olson. Looks like Llewellyn was looking for Dimmer. It ends up going a little bit behind her, so Olson pokes it over and it ends up being a kill. Unorthodox, yes, but effective even more so, as that's a point for Yankton. 8-3 they trail. So that's another kill for Berkeley Olson on the assist from Kayla Llewellyn. Serve up and over, out of system go the Arrows. Here's a bump set, blocked away at the net. Trying to return fire the Arrows again. This time they'll find the hardwood. On that kill is Emery Thury. Emery Thury has been on a tear here. Her and Madison Grimsrud. Both of them at least 5 kills so far in this matchup. And Grace Corey, double-digit assists. She's been the one setting them up. Diving save made by Madeline Smith. Set middle of the net. Pop towards the back line. A floater, but it works. Finds no man's land in the back line. Corner pocket. 9-4 your score now. I believe that was Bella Kerner as well who sent that one over. Elena Nelson checking into the match as Yankton takes the serve. And that is going to be a service ace 9-5 now. Yankton trails by 4 off of that ace from Elena Nelson. Her second of the match, the only 2 so far for the Gazelles. 9-5 serve up and over. Make it 3 aces for Elena Nelson. Back to back. 9-6 now your score here in set number 2. Serve up and over, dug out by Watertown. Another one! 3 in a row. It's a hat trick of service aces for Yankton and Elena Nelson. Somebody find me the record book. What is the record for aces in a row for the Yankton Gazelles? Here's 9-7, serve up and over. Goes just a bit too far. Almost hit that back line for the 4th straight ace. Elena Nelson's service run comes to an end, but what a run it was. It's 10-7. Gazelles trail Watertown. Arrows to serve. It's Grace Corey. She sends it up and over. Popped up by Jay Jerry. Bump set from Elena Nelson and just sent over by Kerner. Diving save made for Watertown. Front set from Corey. Looking for Thury. Blocked to the net. Goes out of play. Another point for Watertown. Good block at the net, but the power that Thury generated is what sent that ball back out of play. That ball tips the top of the net of the serve up and over. Jerry digs it out. Set from Nelson. Blocked at the net. Those Gutsman on the kill attempt. Watertown sends it over. Dug out by Madeline Smith. Here's a bump set from Nelson. Just sent over. Tipped the top of the net. Diving effort made by Watertown. They're forced to send it over and they can't return fire. 11-8 now. Yankton trails by 3 here in set number 2. Gracie Guzman to serve. 11-8 the score. Her serve up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Corey with the one-handed tip, trying to set it up. But Yankton's able to return fire here. Kill attempted. Kill is down. That is Bella Kerner. Big kill there from Kerner. Another assist for Nelson. 11-9. Yankton trails by 2 in set number 2. This is very different than the opening set. It's much more akin to the back half of set 1, where teams were trading points and trading small runs. Watertown just got to the early advantage in that opening set. Back set from Nelson, looking for Rubidou, dug out by Watertown. Here's Corey, cross-court front set, looking to Thury, blocked at the net. Rubidou and Kerner were there. Here's another cross-court set. Thury, blocked again by Rubidou and Kerner. And the point's going to go to Watertown. Excuse me, point goes to Yankton. We're going to get a timeout on the floor, 11-10. Gazelles trail by 1 here in set number 2. Timeouts brought to you by Hedro. We'll be back after this break in 30 seconds on KYNT, KYNTV.
It's never a good time to find yourself stuck on the side of the road. When you do, call Gary's Towing, your trusted family-owned towing service, serving the Yankton area for over 50 years. Whether it's light, medium, or heavy towing, they've got the right equipment and the experience to get you back on the road fast. Day or night, call Gary, Mike, or Mason, 665-4351. Gary's Towing, where experience means reliability.
Welcome back in on KYNT and KYNTV. The Gazelles trailing the Arrows 11-10, but Yankton on a bit of a run here as of late after going behind early in the set. It was as much of an 8-2 difference. Now it's 11-10. Serve up and over from Yankton. Saved by Watertown. Set at the net. Saved by Rubidou. Here's a front set from Nelson. Looking for Jay Jerry. Got too far on top of that one. Sent it into the net. It's going to be 12-10 Watertown advantage after the attacking error. Emery Thury to serve. Thury serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Here's a set from Nelson, looking Jerry's way again. Blocked to the net. It's a good block there by Siri Bach. 13-10 now, Watertown leads. Coming out of the timeout, back-to-back points. Serve up and over, diving effort made, but it's not going to be enough. That's a service ace for Emery Thury. 3 straight points out of the timeout for Watertown. Serve dug out by Smith. Bump set from Nelson at the net. And an infraction's going to go against Yankton. They can't return fire. They get 4 straight points for Watertown out of the break. The Arrows steadied the ship in their huddle, and we're going to get a timeout the other way. Taylor Stacy wants to do the same thing for the Gazelles. Timeout's brought to you by Hedro. If you're ready for a break and looking for a new career direction, visit jobs.hedro.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds on KYNT, KYNTV.
Small businesses are the backbone of our community. CoreTrust helps your business thrive with checking, online bill pay, small business loans, credit card processing, local approval and support for government grants and loans, investments to grow your hard-earned assets, and insurance to protect them. All from CoreTrust, the community bank that's right down the street and everywhere you want us to be. Visit CoreTrustBank.com today.
Member FDIC.
Back here, live action on KYNT, KYNTV. Yankton trying to return the serve, just popped over by Jerry. Back set from Corey. Arrows on the attack, blocked to the net, goes out of play. It's going to be another point for Watertown out of the break. They now lead 16-10 here in set number 2. Siribach on the kill. 16-10 Watertown. They maintain the serve as well, dug out by Yankton. Sent over. Popped up by the Arrows. Corey with front set, cross court, looking for options, tipped to the net. Might have been tipped to the net, but it falls to the hardwood, so either way, it's a point for Watertown. 6 straight points after they called a timeout here earlier, and now back-to-back points out of the timeout called by Yankton. 17-10 here in set 2. Smith goes down to the hardwood to tip that one up. Set to Jerry, saved away. Corey, front set, middle of the net for Watertown. Trying to get the dig there was Elena Nelson, but it goes out of play. That's a kill for Reese Munger and another assist for Grace Corey. I got her at 14 on the night, and it feels like I've missed one or two. That's how active she's been. 18-10 your score, Watertown leads. Yankton trying to return, can't return. It's another point for the Arrows. Make it 19-10 Watertown. Thurry to serve again. Serve gets up and over, dug out Madeline Smith. Bump set from Elena Nelson at the net. And she might have went under the net a little bit to get to that one. Fraction called against Yankton is now 20-10. Watertown leads here in set number 2. They've been on a roll. 9 straight points. Another timeout taken. We'll take it with them. This one called by Yankton. Timeouts brought to you by Hedro. We'll be back on KYNT and KYNTV in 30 seconds.
It's day 1 of your new career. Parker of Yankton has immediate openings for material handlers, machine operators, and setups for both day and night shifts. Along with a full benefits package beginning your first day on the job, Parker is offering a second shift pay differential of $235 plus a $1,000 retention bonus. Paid vacation, sick leave, 13 paid holidays, medical, dental, vision, supplemental, and paid life insurance all begin day 1. Quarterly profit sharing and a 5% matching 401k plan. Fully vested on day 1. Apply now at parker.com.
Parker, engineering your success.
They give both teams 60 seconds for a timeout. Doesn't mean they take all of it. We're back underway here on KYNT and KYNTV. It's going to be in a service error for Emory 30. Leads to a point for the Gazelles, their first point in the last 10. It was 9 straight points for Watertown after the Gazelles had cut it to an 11-10 difference here in the second set. It's now 20-11. Yankton trails by 9. Back to serve goes Hallie Wortman. She just checked into the game. That is going to be a service ace for Wortman as that one bounces over the scorer's table, almost hits a fan here courtside. (20-12) after that ace from Wortman, her first of the match. She goes back to serve again, looking to repeat the performance. Wortman serve up and over, dug out by Watertown, set middle of the net, tipped over, saved away. Yankton forced to scramble. Watertown now returning fire. Almost blocking that. Diving save made by Jay Jerry. Another dig for Yankton. They send it back over. A couple good defensive rallies for the Gazelles. Not able to form an attack yet. That one blocked at the net. Whistle blows. Now they're going to say a net infraction, I believe, for Yankton. So that's going to be a point for Watertown. 21-12. Watertown leads by 9. They're 4 points away from taking a 2-0 lead here on KYNT and KYNTV. Serve goes up and over, dug out by the Gazelles. Set middle of the net. Looking for dimmer there was Elena Nelson. Grimswood tries to tap it over, but it falls on Watertown's side. It'll be a point for Yankton. 21-13 now. A couple substitutions for the Gazelles. Kayla Llewellyn checks in along with Berkeley Olson. They replace Cheyenne Rubidou and Elena Nelson. Llewellyn goes back to serve here. 21-13. Llewellyn serves. Watertown leads Yankton. Here's a set middle of the net from Corey for the Arrows. Dug out by Berkeley Olson. Bump set from Llewellyn, and Jerry just sends it over to reset. Here's a front set from Corey. Middle of the net looking for Grimswood. Popped up by Madeline Smith. Actually hits off one of the judges here, courtside. It's going to be another kill for Yankton. That one popped up off of Jerry, and it goes out of play. Another point for Watertown. They lead 23-13. Watertown leads this one 1-0 in the match, and now 23-13 in set number 2. Front set, Llewellyn looking for Berkeley Olson. Beats the blocks, but a diving save made by the Arrows. Cross-court set, Arrows return fire quickly. Perfectly executed attack from Watertown. Corey with the set, Hertz with the finish. Excuse me. No, yes, it was Hertz with the finish. Even when I'm right, I think I'm wrong. 24-13 serve into the net. Makes it 24-14. Gazelles trail by 10. Watertown at set point, looking to take a 2-0 lead here on KYNT at KYNTV. Jerry with the serve up and over, dug out by the Arrows. Here's a set, left side, now sent over, just to reset for Watertown. Llewellyn with the set, cross court, tapped over by the Gazelles. Saved away. Here's another cross-court set. Hertz trying to put the finishing touch on it, and she does. Another kill for Anna Hertz. Another assist for Grace Corey. 25-14 is how we end set number 2 here on KYNT and KYNTV. That scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab. You can visit them at swatchiropracticandrehab.com. That set was also brought to you by First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT and RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. This set break brought to you by Alani New Energy Drinks. Increase physical performance and boost focus with just 10 calories and no sugar or gluten. They're a healthy way to fuel your fun. Alani New Energy Drinks. We'll be back with your intermission break in 60 seconds here on KYNT and KYNTV. Watertown leads Yankton 2-0.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Sarah Sarda is running for State Senate District 18. Sarah, why should voters choose you?
I think they should vote for me because I've had experience and I've shown my commitment to the community. I've been in leadership positions. I try to be reasonable, listen to everybody, and then just make the best choice available.
Vote Sarah Sarda for District 18 Senate in the upcoming November 5th election, paid for by Sarah Sarda for State Senator.
Welcome back in here, KYNT and KYNTV. This intermission break is brought to you by Avera, moving health forward. Your vision to victory brought to you by Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first. They're located at 2701 Fox Run Parkway in Yankton. Once again for the Gazelles, it's going to be avoiding those big runs from Watertown. It started at the beginning of set 1, where they got into a big hole against the Arrows. And then last set, it was 11-10. Yankton knocking on the door, taking the set lead. And Watertown rattled off 9 straight points. It was 20-10, and from there, it was easy sailing for the Arrows. You got to avoid those big runs coming from Watertown. Going to get back to live action here quickly on KYNT and KYNTV. 2-0. Watertown leads Yankton as we go into a crucial set number 3. Could be a deciding set if the Arrows take it. Arrows to serve. Handling the serve for Watertown is Emma Hendricks. Her serve gets up and over, dug out by Cheyenne Rubidoux. Gazelles got to go out of system, and actually it's not even going to work. This is going to be a service ace out of the gate for Hendricks. Trying to make the save there was Gutzman, but couldn't keep it in play. Tough play to make. Another serve from Hendricks. This one popped up by Rubidoux. Bump set behind the head by Nelson, and it's just sent over. 1-0 Watertown leads. Make that 2-0 after that kill by the Arrows. Early 2-0 advantage here in the third set. 2-0 advantage on our scoreboard as well for matches. For the match as a whole, it's 2-0. Watertown leads. Here's a front set from Nelson. Trying to return fire of the Gazelles. Diving save made by Watertown. Corey with the set. Middle of the net. Tried to tip it away, did Bella Kerner. But it falls on Yankton's side. That's going to be a kill for Madison Grimsrud. Another assist for Grace Corey. 3-0 your score. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Yankton. Here's a front set. Looking for Gutzman. Popped away. Corey, cross-court set. Long way over to Hertz, and that's going to end up as a kill. Bounces up near the rafters off the initial dig, but it was so far away, moving so fast, nobody could get over there to get it. Serve. That's going to be a service ace for Emma Hendricks. Rubidoux got down low trying to bounce it up, but it was just had a late dip on it, almost like a sinker in baseball, and could not get underneath of it. It's 5-0 to start set number 3. Watertown taking the early advantage. Watertown is 5th in the latest Class AA media polls. Front set, looking for Gutzman. Goes back near the net. Isabella Kerner gets up and sends it home. Unassisted kill there for Kerner. Her third of the match by my count. The first point of set number 3 for Yankton. It is now 5-1. Gazelles serve. Back goes Elena Nelson. Nelson serve up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Here's a front set from Corey. She's looking for Emery 30. Popped up by Madeline Smith. Here's a set from Nelson. Looking for Gutzman. Blocked at the net, but saved. Nelson just trying to send it over, but goes into the net. She was falling back, couldn't get on top of it. The scramble for Yankton ends in a point for Watertown. 6-1 now the score. Arrows advantage. They take the serve back as well. Serve up and over, dug out by Smith. Here's a back set from Nelson. Popped up by Watertown, trying to make the save. They got to go out of system, and they're just going to send it over to reset. Front set, middle of the net. Nelson was looking for Kerner, saved away. Arrows forces to send it over. Diving save made in the back line, falling towards the net, knocked down by Grimsrud, and that will be a point for Madison Grimsrud and the Watertown Arrows. 7-1. Yankton now trails Watertown here on KYNT and KYNTV. It is set number 3. Watertown has a 2-0 advantage. The serve dug out by Yankton. Cross court out of system. Rubidoux was actually setting up the setter, Elena Nelson, who pushes it over. Set goes middle of the net. Emery 30 sends it home again. Another kill for Emery 30 makes it 8-1 Watertown advantage. 2-0 in the match. Timeout going to be taken by the Gazelles. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds. This timeout brought to you by Hedro, one of Yankton's biggest and best employers. Visit jobs.hedro.com. Back in 30. KYNT, KYNTV.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYNTV, 8-1 in set number 3. Yankton trails Watertown. 2-0 on the scoreboard as well. The Arrows have the advantage. They have the serve as well as we come back to live action. Serve up and over. Dug out by Smith. Here's a back set from Nelson, wrapping around, trying to get the kill. Was Kerner, but it was blocked at the net. Another point for Watertown. Good defensive effort from the Arrows. Serve gets up and over for Watertown. Set middle of the net from Nelson. Blocked at the net again. Madison Grimswood was in there, as well as Emery Thury. Grimswood has just been a stone wall for the Arrows all night long. 10-1 the score. Here in set number 3, Watertown advantage. Set from Nelson. Goes middle of the net again, trying to get it over. They're going to call a double hit there on Nelson. It's going to lead to another point for Watertown. 11-1. 2-0 on the scoreboard. Serve goes up and over. Back set from Nelson. Looking outside now. Goes off of a blocker and out of play. That's going to be a kill for Yankton. That's Bella Kerner. Her 4th kill by my count. The 2nd point of the set for Yankton. They trail by 9. The Gazelles retake the serve. Gracie Guzman to serve. Gets it up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Falls to Yankton's side. Jay Jerry went up trying to push it back down to the hardwood. But ends up falling on Yankton's side still, and a point for Watertown. 12-2. Watertown advantage. Serve up and over for the Arrows. Dug out by Jerry. It's going to be a back set from Nelson. Looking for Kerner. She taps it over. Saved away. Arrows got to go out of system. It's a bump set at the net and a kill for Emery Thury. That bump set was from Kinsley Johnson. Out of system for her, but able to set up Thury nicely. 13-2 Watertown leads as the serve goes up and over. Set. Looking near side for Jerry. Saved away. Here's a bump set from Corey. Trying to get the kill as Emery Thury. She's going to get another one. 9 in my stat sheet for Emery Thury in the kill department. 20 assists for Grace Corey. 14-2. Serve goes up and over. Too far out of play. Make it 13-3. Yankton retakes the serve on the air. Olivia Dimmer checking in for the Gazelles. Madeline Smith goes back to serve. Dimmer replaces Kerner. 14-3, Yankton trails. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Cross court set. Looking Thury's way again. Another kill for Emery Thury. Double digits for her on my count. That was her 10th. 15-3, Yankton trails Watertown. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by the Gazelles. Bump set from Smith out of system. Just pushed over by Jerry. Set, middle of the net. Kill attempted. That one goes out of play. It's an attacking error. Reese Munger tried to get on top of that one. Had a lot of power on it. Almost in the end too much. It goes out of play, but a good kill attempt from Watertown. 11-point advantage for the Arrows over the Gazelles. Yankton trying to battle back as they trail 2-1 in this one. This could be the final set of the match. Kayla Llewellyn checks in, gets her serve up and over. A save made in the back line. It's a bump set from Llewellyn drifting towards the net. It's going to fall on Watertown's side. Kill attempt from Thury. Popped up. Watertown forced to scramble a bit as Yankton just sends it back over. Here's another set to Thury. This one's down for the kill. Emery Thury's just on another plane of existence right now. The amount of kills she has, not only in this match, just in this set. Feels like she's more than doubled her kill count in this set. Serve goes up and over. Jay Jerry sends it over for Yankton. 16-4. Watertown has the advantage. Blocking the net by Jerry. Popped up. Llewellyn tried to slide in there to make the save, but it's going to be a kill for Watertown. 17-4, Arrows lead. Here in set number 3. Freshman checks in for Yankton, That's Ellie Drotzman. Serve up and over for the Arrows, dug out by Smith. Here's a set, trying to get Drotzman involved early. Her kill attempt blocked, but saved away. Jerry sends it over, popped up by the Arrows. Out of system to Thury. Blocked to the net. Drotzman was involved, and that's going to be a point for Yankton. Welcome to the game, Ellie Drotzman. Gets a kill attempt. Doesn't find the home on the hardwood, but goes up with Berkeley Olson and helps Yankton get a point. Running blocker at the net. 17-5. Yankton trails Watertown. Hallie Wortman checks in. She's going to go back to serve. Wortman serve, gets up and over. Dug out by the Arrows. Here's a set. Middle of the net for Corey. Actually in the back line, Emery Thury. Popped up by Llewellyn. So Yankees got to go out of system. Cross-court bump set. Pushed over. Here are the Arrows. That one's drifting towards the net. Saved away. Almost killed down there by the Arrows. Now set up again. Looking for Gutzman. Saved away. Cross-court set. On the far side. Dug out by Smith. Here's a front set from Llewellyn. Long rally for these two teams is going to go out of play. Last touch Watertown, so that's going to be a kill for Yankton. Another assist for Kayla Llewellyn. I got her at 8 on the night, and the kill goes to Gracie Gutzman. I got her at 3. 17-6 your score. Watertown leads here in set number 3. Here's Corey with the set, looking for Bach, blocked at the net. Ellie Drotzman was in there as well as Gracie Gutzman. That one's sent over, dug out by Madeline Smith. Popped up, bump set, looking for Ellie Drotzman. Almost gets the kill. Here's a back set, out of system go the Arrows. Diving save made in the back line by Wortman. Bump set falling towards Watertown's side, tips the top of the net and falls on Yankton's side. It's a point for the Arrows. Wasn't as much of a set as just a flat-out dig. Trying to save that one from hitting the hardwood were the Gazelles. 18-6 now the score. Here in set number 3, Yankton trails 2-0 in the match. That one goes into the net. A service error leads to another point for the Gazelles. They retake the serve quickly. It's 18-7. Yankton needs a rally. Ellie Drotzman's going to check out. Olivia Dimmer's going to check back in. And Dimmer's going to go to serve. Another substitution as well as Bella Kerner checks in for Madeline Smith. The bench pretty excited for Ellie Drotzman as she was coming off there. Able to make her presence felt there. First time I've been calling the action for her to get out there on the court. Kill attempt there from Gutzman, knocked away. Watertown's got to go out of system, and they're just going to send it over. It's going to be popped up, though, off the initial block and fall in front of the Yankton bench. Watertown with another point makes it 19-7. Emma Hendricks goes back to serve. Hendricks serve up and over, dug out by Madeline Smith. Here's a front set from Llewellyn, looking near side to Gutzman, knocked up. Saved by Watertown. Cross-court set, blocked at the net. Don't know if it hit a Gazelle or the top of the net. Either way, it falls on Watertown's side. There's a block there. It's going to be credited to Bella Kerner as she was able to rise above the net. Watertown with the point. Fell on Watertown's side. Didn't see the official signal Watertown point. Don't know if there was net interference on Yankton. 20-7 your score now. That one blocked to the net. That'll be a point for the Gazelles. Can't take that one away. 20-8 now your score here in set number 3. Couple substitutions being made for the Gazelles. Cheyenne Rubidou checks in and Elena Nelson. They replace Berkeley Olson and Kayla Llewellyn. Nelson goes back to serve. 20-8 your score. Yankton trails here in set 3. Almost a service ace for Elena Nelson. And the attacking error from Watertown leads to another point for the Gazelles. 20-9 here in set number 3. Serve up and over from Nelson. Dug out by Watertown. Corey fakes the set, tips it over, but it's saved away. Here's Nelson with the set. Looking for Gutzman. Popped up. That's going to be a kill. Another great play for the Gazelles. Makes it 20-10. Nelson serve up and over. She's got a couple aces in this match. That one hit the back line. Make it another one. The 5th service ace in this match for Elena Nelson. It's just set number 3. Makes it 20-11. Serve goes up and over. Another one for Elena Nelson. Are you kidding me? The 6th ace for Elena Nelson makes it 20-12. Timeout taken by the Arrows. We're going to take one with them. Timeout brought to you by Hedro. Ready for a break? Looking for a new career direction? Visit jobs.hedro.com. KYNTSports.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on KYNT, KYNTV.
COVID-19 cases are on the rise, and peak flu season is almost here. Save time and get the updated COVID-19 vaccine and your flu shot at the same time at Hy-Vee. Schedule your updated COVID-19 vaccine and flu shot online today, or just stop by any Hy-Vee pharmacy whenever it's convenient for you. No appointment necessary. Plus, when you get your flu shot at Hy-Vee, earn a 20-cent fuel saver. Your Hy-Vee pharmacy is here to help you and your family stay healthy. Some restrictions apply.
FM 1021 and AM 1450. KYNT, Yankton.
The 8th Street comes to an end for Elena Nelson as we come back to live action here on KYNT and KYNTV. And it's actually Watertown that gets the first point out of the timeout as the Gazelles can't return after a Arrows attack. 21-12 your score. Yankton trails by 9 here in set number 3. It's a crucial set number 3 as Watertown leads 2-0. Could be the final one of the match if the Arrows are the first to 25. Set from Nelson goes to Rubidou. Her attack falls back on Yankton's side. Makes it 22-12. Watertown 3 points away from taking this match. Serve goes up and over. Dug out in the back line. Here's a back set from Nelson. Blocked initially at the net. Falling towards Grace Corey, and the setter turns attacker as she sends it over, but it goes out of play. 22-13. Gazelles trail by 9. Jade Jerry checking back in. She replaces Hallie Wortman. So it's Jerry, Rubidou, Elena Nelson, Madeline Smith. Back to serve Gracie Gutzman, and also Bella Kerner in there. Gutzman almost gets the ace. Here's a bump set from Corey. Kill attempt from Grimswood. Goes out of play. Another point for Yankton on the attacking error. 22-14 the score. Serve goes up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Corey with the front set. Kill in the middle of the net is down. 30 took something off that one. Floated it over the initial block. And it falls into the heart of the defense. It's another kill for Emery Thury and another assist for Grace Corey. 23-14. Grimsrud back to score. Back to serve. That one's going to hit the top of the net. Almost fall on Yankton's side. They got to go out of system here. Bump set from Smith. Jerry with the kill attempt. Saved away. Here's a set to Thury. That one goes off of Elena Nelson. And it falls to the hardwood. A kill for Emery Thury. Her 13th of the match by my count. It's 24-14. Watertown at match point. Back to serve goes Grimsrud. Up and over. Dug out by Madeline Smith. Elena Nelson. Front set. Cross court. Jerry sends it over. Dug out by Thury. Corey looking Thury's way again. It's worked all night. Doesn't work this time. It's dug out by Nelson. Out of system go the Gazelles. Bump set. Jerry with the kill attempt, and that will be a kill for Jade Jerry. Popped up off of a Watertown player and floats into the stands. Out of systems, doesn't matter. Gazelles with another point. They're going to need to go on a run here. They need to tie this thing at 24 before Watertown scores a single point. Otherwise, the Arrows take this match. Serve up and over. Dug out by Watertown. Bump set. Looking for Thury. Saved by Madeline Smith as she hits the hardwood. Back set from Nelson. Rubidou there. She sends it over. Popped up by the Arrows on the dig. Another front set from Corey. Look at middle of the net. Blocked by Jerry. Saved by the Arrows. Out of system to Thury again. Dug out by Jerry. Falls to Watertown side. Tipped up off the net. Back on the Arrows side. Another point for Yankton. 24-16. Yankton trails by 8 here in set number 3. 2-0 in the match as a whole. Smith with her serve. Up and over. Everything's got to be perfect for the Gazelles here late. Bump set. Goes to Thury. Kill attempt. That will do it here at the Summit Activities Center. And who else? Emery Thury with her, by my count, 14th kill in this matchup. 25-16. Watertown takes set number 3. 3-0. The Arrows complete the sweep over the Yankton Gazelles here on KYNT, KYNTV. That scoreboard update brought to you by SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab, where their number one goal is to make each patient feel at home and know they are truly there to help you live a healthier, pain-free life. Your set sponsors are First Dakota National Bank, the UPS Store, Yankton Medical Clinic, MT&RC Smith Insurance, First Chiropractic Center, Truxedo, Vision Care Associates, and FNBO. Let's go to a break here, and when we come back, we will have your post-game report here on KYNT and KYNTV, brought to you by Sarasota for State Senator. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Yankton falls 3-0 to Watertown. KYNT, KYNTV, back in a couple minutes.
Want to take the hassle out of servicing your heating or cooling system? Then sign up for the Kaiser Signature Membership Program. This is Chris Frick with Kaiser Heating and Cooling. Not only will you get peace of mind knowing your units are being serviced regularly, but being a Kaiser Signature member gives you priority service, a discount on parts and labor, and no overtime rates. Take comfort and let our qualified professional technicians keep you running.
Be the wiser and go with Kaiser. Kaiser Heating and Cooling of Yankton.
Look at all the pictures of the resort you'd stay in every year. All you need to do is pay reasonable maintenance fees once a year. With any contract that you're signing, read and understand everything. What happens if you cancel? Can you get out of this contract? If you feel pushed into signing the contract, you need to stop and take a step back. If you have questions, contact the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
The other day, a gal came into the UPS store to drop off a package. On her way out, she noticed the print sample wall and asked if we could print invitations. The answer was, yes, we can. Hi, this is Doug at the UPS store in Yankton and Vermilion. For over 7 years now, the UPS store has been helping hundreds of customers with their printing needs. From basic copies to business cards and invitations to posters, we can print them. Stop out and ask about our current print specials and see how we can help with your printing needs.
Do you want a job that keeps it real? At Truxedo, a real truck company, we keep it real by promoting our values of excellent service, teamwork, accountability, and innovation. Join the Truxedo team and enjoy your next career adventure. We have a variety of openings, including senior EH&S specialist and weekend maintenance technician too. So don't wait. Get up, get out, and apply at realtruck.com/careers and start your next adventure with a career at Truxedo.
Is it the competition that keeps bringing you back? The long-standing rivalries? Or is it seeing friends again and cheering on your favorite team? At First Dakota, we're here for it all. We appreciate the fans, the players, the coaches and officials, the concessions crew. The shared community experience is part of what makes life here great, and we're here for it. See you at the game. First Dakota National Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYNTV. Here's your post-game breakdown brought to you by Sarasota for State Senator. Find out more about Sarah's campaign online at sarasartaforstatesenator.com, or you can scan the QR code that's on your screen right now for KYNTV viewers and learn more about Sarasota for State Senator. We're live from the Fairfield Inn & Suites and Holiday Inn Express in Yankton broadcast booth. Get great rates and flexible reservation changes by calling the Fairfield by Marriott or Holiday Inn Express Hotel Direct 605-653-2250. Let's go to your stat recap brought to you by Mayor Signs. If it's time to review the look of your business's signage, let Mayor Signs help. They offer all types of signs, including lit, non-lit, digital, and much more. Contact Mayor Signs today on 4th and Broadway in Yankton. Your kill leaders for the Gazelles, I had Bella Kerner and Gracie Gutzman both at 4 on the evening. These are unofficial stats. I was keeping them live as things were going, so if I miss anything, my apologies for any statisticians who are staying at home watching on KYN-TV. Olivia Dimmer followed them with 3. Berkeley Olson and Jay Jerry each had 2, and I had Cheyenne Rubidoux with 1. Your assists in the match, 8 for Kayla Llewellyn and 5 for Elena Nelson. There was 7 aces for the Gazelles, one of them from Hallie Wortman, and 6 from Elena Nelson. Nelson, unreal from the service spot in this one. We're going to take a quick break here on KYNT and KYN-TV, though. We're going to be back in 2 minutes and talk to your head coach for the Yankton Gazelles, Taylor Stacy. Check that. Make it just 90 seconds as I see her walking up here right now. We'll get time to get settled and get right back here. KYNT and KYN-TV, your post-game coach interview coming up in 90 seconds here on the broadcast.
September is Healthy Aging Month. Yankton Medical Clinic reminds you that healthy aging begins with preventative screenings, and the best place to start is by having a colonoscopy. Colonoscopies are recommended for all individuals age 45 and older. Yankton Medical Clinic has 3 general surgeons who can complete this simple outpatient procedure on site, so there's no need to wait. Call 664-2742 to schedule your colonoscopy today. Learn more at yanktonmedicalclinic.com. So much care, so close to home.
FNBO is the great big small bank, and for more than 165 years, we've been with you where you are. A bank that's ready for all your needs, both big and small. Here to help you earn more, save more, so you can do more every step of the way. It's what you can expect from the great big small bank. FNBO, independent and family owned for 6 generations, and ever so focused on you. Stop on by or visit us at fnbo.com, member FDIC.
Whether you're nearing retirement or already enjoying it, I'll help you create a financial plan that works best for you. I'm Adam Walter with Vantage Financial. I believe financial planning should be as enjoyable as a day spent fishing or pheasant hunting. If you want personalized investment planning, retirement strategies, and insurance reviews tailored to your unique goals, let's talk. Search Adam Walter with Vantage Financial or visit vfplanning.com.
Vantage Financial Partners is a registered investment advisor. SEC registration does not constitute an endorsement of Vantage by the SEC, nor does it indicate that Vantage has attained a particular level of skill or ability.
Welcome back in here, KYNT, KYNTV. It's time for your post-game coach interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. Let Rhonda review your current home, auto, or life insurance to see if she can help you save some money. That's Rhonda Westland State Farm. We bring in the head coach of the Yankton Gazelles, Taylor Stacy. Coach Stacy, your team falls 3-0 in this one against a very good Watertown team, top 5 in the media polls that were released today, just a couple hours before first serve. So it's a very good Watertown team, and they got a very good player on the edge. Emery Thury was very good at the attacking front for Watertown. What are your initial thoughts from the coaching position down there? Because it looked like the team was fighting hard out there, just couldn't quite match up with Watertown as they were able to get those stretches of big runs.
Yeah, I mean, we know this year from every game that we've played is this set of girls has a lot of fight in them, and no matter how far we get down, they continue to fight and they fight together, and that's what kept us in each set tonight. We just know that we need to start off strong right away, and start off with some runs right away instead of getting down, because it's a lot heck of a harder to come back when we're that far down. But the girls showed some fight tonight, and they played together, and we hope to keep fighting in every match.
You know, we talked about it last week after the match against Sioux Falls Christian, that this is a very different team than we saw last year from the Gazelles. I believe 8 seniors graduating. And look at this year, there are a couple seniors on the team, 3 with Kerner, Dimmer, and Rubidou. But outside of that, it's a couple juniors and then mainly sophomore and freshmen. What have you seen out of your young team here earlier in the season that you are happy about, that you're looking to build on not only this year, but your next couple of years with these Gazelles in your rotation?
Yeah, they do a really good job of bringing energy to the court, and they know volleyball, so they are able to find and see spots on the other side of the court that are open, especially for our attackers. And then I know our sophomore libero, Maddie Smith, she can read the attackers on the other side of the net to know where she's supposed to land defensively. And so they're just they know how to play smart volleyball, and we're just continue to work on that and get everyone into that together.
One of those young players who was finding some spots today was your setter, Elena Nelson. Ends up with 5 assists by my count, but the big one is her service aces. I counted 6. I think twice it was 3 in a row as well. Mm-hmm. She was on another level with the service ace today in that game. Talk a little bit about her as one of those younger girls on your team who really made an impact today with her service game.
Yeah, she's a really good server. She serves aggressive, but knows how to get it over the net and keep it inbounds. So that's what's important, and that's what I kind of preach about our serving game, and Elena has got it. She does a really good job, and that's why most sets we have her serving first, because we know she's one of our stronger servers on the team.
You know, we talked about it before we came back live here. You guys have a very, very busy schedule. You had that match with Harrisburg on Saturday, come back today on 1 day of rest and play Watertown. there's no rest before your next matchup. You're tomorrow night on the road, I believe, Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and then back Thursday in Sioux Falls against Washington. How are you, maintaining that, keeping your players fresh? And then what are you expecting this week with back-to-back matches up in Sioux Falls tomorrow and Thursday?
Yeah, I'm just telling my girls get some sleep, and hopefully we can regroup and have all the energy for tomorrow night. I also have told my girls to think about the positives in each match and bring those with us rather than the negatives. So that's what I'm hoping that they'll do tonight into our game tomorrow.
Well, good luck tomorrow on the road against Sioux Falls, Roosevelt, and again on Thursday against Washington. Busy week, and then next time you return home, we should be here as well. So appreciate you, as always, for taking time to talk to us. That's head coach Taylor Stacy of the Yankton Gazelles. That post-game interview brought to you by Rhonda Westland State Farm Insurance. We'll be back to wrap things up here on the post-game report in a couple minutes. Yankton Gazelles Volleyball on KYNT, KYNTV.
You can get expert eye care in Yankton with Avera Medical Group Wilcoxon Eye Associates. Here, eye diseases and injuries receive the best care because we offer the newest surgical techniques, supported by the best technology. We'd be honored to be on the forefront of your eye care. Learn more by visiting avera.org/Wilcoxon. avera.org/Wilcoxon.
Are you suffering from a recent injury or chronic pain?
Come see us, Lane and Reed Sawatsky at SWAT Chiropractic and Rehab.
We offer a wide variety of techniques to meet every patient's need and preference, including adjustments, dry needling, acupuncture, cupping, and rehabilitation.
We are dedicated to providing personalized and effective treatment plans to help you perform at your highest level and feel your best.
Whether you're dealing with back pain, neck pain, or a sports injury, we've got you covered.
Go to SWATchiropracticandrehab.com to schedule an appointment.
So I switched my insurance to State Farm, and get this. I talked to an actual State Farm agent who lives in my actual town. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town gave me actual help with the coverage I needed. And get this. My actual agent in my actual town who gave me actual help actually knows my name. And get this. They actually say it's called service.
Call State Farm agent Rhonda Westland at 665-4411.
Sports injuries can be the result of competitive activities, but can also happen by just participating in leisure activities too. If you're experiencing pain as the result of your chosen activity, consider chiropractic care. I'm Dr. Mackenzie Erlinson with First Chiropractic Centers. We have experienced chiropractors that work with sports injuries every day. Our treatment options are aimed to minimize pain, reduce recovery time, and reduce risk of future injuries. Visit First Chiropractic Centers, making life better, one adjustment at a time.
Medicare coverage is not a one-size-fits-all coverage. Do you like to travel? Are you wanting to spend your winters down south? Or just spend some time with your grandkids? Make sure you choose a plan that fits your needs and will travel with you. Visit Julie at Missouri River Associates to review your upcoming Medicare or your current needs. That's Julie at Missouri River Associates, 665-6885.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Don't gamble. Insure with MT&RC Smith Insurance in Yankton, your independent agent for home, business, auto, life, and bonds. MTRCSmithInsurance.com.
Sarah Sarda is running for State Senate District 18. Sarah, why are you running?
I'm running basically because, to be quite honest, is because I was approached. And I just really felt as if there was an opportunity here for someone to step in and make a difference, to be a representative of Yankton and the local voices.
Vote Sarah Sarda for District 18 Senate in the upcoming November 5th election, paid for by Sarah Sarda for State Senator.
Looking for the perfect pair of glasses? At Vision Care Associates, we've got you covered. Step into our showroom and discover our vast selection from timeless classics to the latest trends. With several styles to choose from, you're sure to find the perfect match for your look. Experience personalized service and expert care, whether you need help finding the right frame or adjusting your new glasses for the perfect fit.
Vision Care Associates, where the health of your eyes comes first.
Welcome back in here. KYNT, KYNTV. This is your post-game report brought to you by Sarah Sarda for State Senator. You can find out more about Sarah's campaign online at Sarah Sarda. That's SARACARDA for statesenator.com, or you can scan the QR code on your screen if you are watching on KYNTV. Let's get into your defensive player of the game, brought to you by Olson's Pest Technicians, your residential and commercial pest control solutions. Call 1-800-KIL-BUGS. We're going to give it to the libero, Madeline Smith. She was getting out of the hardwood a lot today to dig out a lot of balls, a lot of great attacks from Watertown. Smith did a great job playing as a libero today. A young player for this Gazelles team, only a sophomore, so she's got room to grow. And you heard it from Coach Stacy in our post-game interview. She is starting to read the attack really, really well. Sky might be the limit for Madeline Smith as she is in her second year of high school as just a sophomore as a libero for this Gazelles squad. Your offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. There's a hopeful smile in every aisle. Anytime you get 6 service aces, you're going to get mentioned, and that's Elena Nelson. Another sophomore. She had 5 assists and 6 aces for the Gazelles. She's your offensive player of the game brought to you by Hy-Vee. There's a helpful smile in every aisle. Just a great performance from her all around and able to get that service game down really, really well, getting some key points for the Yankton Gazelles. Your calendar countdown brought to you by Parker Hannafin of Yankton. Look ahead to a brighter future with a new career at Parker of Yankton. All benefits begin day one. Learn more at parker.com. Parker, engineering your success. It's a busy week for the Gazelles. Back in action tomorrow night on the road against Sioux Falls Roosevelt, and then on Thursday on the road again against Sioux Falls Washington. Back-to-back trips up to Sioux Falls in the metro area, taking on Roosevelt tomorrow night and Washington on Thursday. Good luck to the Gazelles in those matches, but that is going to do it for our broadcast here on KYNT and KYNTV. The Gazelles fall 3-0 to the Watertown Arrows. Big thank you to our sponsors for making this broadcast possible, and you, the listener at home. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do and cover the Yankton Bucks and Gazelles. Also, big thank you to Ginger Lesher, back running the board at the studios, our studio technician, making sure everything runs correctly, and did a great job of that tonight. But that is going to do it for us here on KYNT and KYNTV. Gazelles fall 3-0 to the Watertown Arrows. Until next time, stay safe, be good people, and as always, support the Bucks and Gazelles. Have a great night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Yankton Athletics on KYNT, a Riverfront sports property, and Yankton's home team. Remember, KYNT is your home for Yankton High School athletics.
FM 102.1 and AM 1450, KYNT, Yankton.